Hello baseball fans, hope everybody's doing awesome out there, staying safe. If you haven't hit subscribe, please do so, especially since I'm a brand new YouTuber, don't have any microphones or green screens just yet, so really appreciate everybody who supported me right off the hop. So I thought today we could talk about another free agent out there, and yeah, I know we're getting down to slim pickings, but this is nobody else than Mr. Maple himself, James Paxton. Now, a little bit about Paxton, if you don't know, he's going to be 32 years old going into next season, and there's two things you can count on with James Paxton. One, he's going to get hurt, not going to pitch a full season, but number two, when he isn't hurt and on the mound, he is a dominant and very effective starter. But let's look at his numbers. 2020, total disaster for James Paxton. He went 1 for 1, a 6.64 ERA, and an awful 0.4 WAR. Was just injured the entire year. 2019, though, is a little bit better reflection of who he is. That's where he went 15-6 with a 3.82 ERA, 150 innings pitched, and a 2.4 WAR. 2018, very similar, 11-6, 3.76 ERA, 160 innings pitched, and 3.2 WAR. So as I said, any team that's going to take the gamble on James Paxton is really hoping for health, really hoping for maybe at least 25 starts, but whomever signs him has to really realize that they really need a backup there, somebody that can take that spot when he will go down, because that's going to happen. As I said, James Paxton has never pitched more than 30 games in his entire career, and he has been hurt every single season he's pitched. His velocity is down as well. He used to be somewhere between 97 and 99 miles per hour. He's pitching right now between 94 and 95. That's really not anything to be concerned about. Still 94, 95 is really hot and really hard. So, who's going to take the gamble on James Paxton? Well, I think it really comes down to a bunch of teams, but it's going to be the teams that either offer him a one-year deal, or if there's teams that are going to ante up and give him those 2 years. And I really think that's going to be the deal breaker when James Paxton decides to sign. And I think that's that's what's been holding up him all along. Now, who are the teams that could offer him a one-year contract? Well, they include my Blue Jays, the Yankees, and the Angels. All teams that want to go deep into the postseason, but all teams that don't want to take that huge risk on somebody like James Paxton. However, there's two teams that could ante up and give him a 2-year deal, and they include the San Francisco Giants and the Boston Red Sox. Both kind of in rebuild. San Francisco certainly farther ahead. I'm actually not sure what they're doing this season. But needless to say, both teams need starters, and they could offer him that. And how much money are they going to offer James Paxton? Well, if it's a one-year deal, I expect it to be somewhere between $10 and $12 million. However, the 2-year deal is going to be somewhere between 18 to 20, kind of similar to the Jackie Bradley Jr. contracts that's going to get signed. So, I think for James Paxton, he's actually going to take a 2-year deal and maybe lean towards a team like the Boston Red Sox. It's going to give him that chance to pitch every day. Or maybe even the Giants, a team with a little bit more upside. But he's definitely waiting for those 2 years. Let me know what you think about that. Do you think he's going to get a 1-year contract? Do you think it's going to be a 2-year contract? Are you a little bit more biased because he's Canadian and just want to see him in that Blue Jays uniform? Or is there another team that could scoop up and grab him? Maybe somebody I didn't mention, like the Mets or the Cardinals. Let me know what you think there below. More importantly, I hope everybody stays safe out there. Hit subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll talk soon. Take care.